in the sleepy village of Umuje, nestled between thick forests and silent rivers, there was a rule every child grew up knowing. Never leave your worn clothes outside overnight. It wasn't just a warning. It was a shield against something far older than the village itself. They called it Ndiochichiri, the shadows that borrowed people's scent to become them. But Amaka, a bold 17-year-old girl, fresh from secondary school in the city, thought it was all backward nonsense. "Witches don't need my skirt to find me," she laughed one evening as she pegged her bright clothes on the line. Her grandmother, Mama Ugo, sat on the veranda grinding pepper. She didn't smile. "Amaka," she said in a low, firm voice, "clothes carry our essence. If something dark touches them, it can follow you back, wearing your shadow." But Amaka just shrugged. "Let it try. I'll pepper spray the thing." That night a strange wind swept through the compound. The leaves of the udala tree rustled though the air was still. The clothes on the line began to twitch, but not from wind. They moved as though something invisible was trying them on. Amaka's red top rose slightly, floated and dropped again. Then something dark slithered beneath the blouse and disappeared. Inside the house, Amaka stirred in her sleep. She felt cold fingers brush her spine. She opened her eyes. Nobody was there. She touched her blouse, hanging on a nail by the window. Still there, still damp. She closed her eyes again, but didn't see morning. The next day, Amaka woke up with a fever. Her voice sounded like two people were speaking through her throat at once. Her eyes were glassy. Her back had 3 long marks like fingerprints left in ash. She said nothing, just smiled strangely. Her grandmother called the village seer Ne Ogali, who gasped when she entered Amaka's room. "She wore the shadow," Nogali whispered. "It tried her on. Now it's wearing her from inside." Amaka laughed. "I feel powerful," she said in a soft, unnatural voice, "like I can stretch out of my skin." That night, the seer tried to cleanse her with herbs, chalk, and river salt. But as the fire burned, Amaka's shadow detached from her body and stood. It had no face, just deep sockets where eyes should be, and a mouth that never closed. The elders screamed, one fainted. Amaka rose from the mat and whispered, "Too late." Then she disappeared into the forest without opening the door. Weeks passed. Livestock began to vanish. People swore they saw a tall figure at the edge of their farms. A girl in a red blouse, barefoot, face blurred like wet paint. Some claimed they saw her shadow walk before her, not behind. And every time someone new left their clothes outside overnight, strange things happened. Garments would vanish or reappear drenched in black water. Some returned home with red marks on their backs and couldn't speak again. One girl, Ifunanya, left her bra outside. She went mad the next day. Months later, a group of hunters returning late found her. Not Amaka, but something like her. A tall, beautiful woman stood near the river. Her skin was glowing, but when she turned, they saw her back. It was split open like the peel of an orange. Inside, something enormous was growing. A black, leech-like creature with a human face stitched to its side. It turned and hissed, and the water turned black. One of the hunters hasn't spoken since. Till today, no one in Umuje leaves worn clothes outside after dusk. They don't even talk about it in the open. If you ask about Amaka, they'll say, she left her scent where the shadows could taste it. And now, something is wearing her like a dress.